way shorter than me. So I've gotten used to it, but I like just naturally walk really fast. So to me, this is very casual and relaxed. It does. Where's your urgency? Dang, why are you so, what? Why do you have so many steps already? That's freaking fast. Oh dang, I haven't watched Ice Age in a minute. Kind of have to organize. The champ is here, what's up? In Canada, we have a drink called a Caesar. Yeah, you guys have Caesars and then we have Bloody Marys. It's the same thing, it's just we call it different things. The occasional wine or some strong liquor. A weekly beer drinker, love that. Yeah, just kind of like chilled out with alcohol, you know? Just feel like it's not really beneficial to my life, but in some ways, like I'm never gonna like stop, I don't think, cold turkey, because I only drink a couple times a year. Like I feel like I have a healthy relationship with it. If I want to, I will, but like it's just not, it doesn't always add to things for me. Thank you! Thank you for my stamp of love. We're 80% of the way there. Thank you, Dave. Your name reminds me of solo leveling. That's like the nerdiest thing I've ever said. Don't judge me. I want to rewatch solo leveling though. I loved it so much. I'm obsessed. I want to watch it. I want to get other people into it. I'm going to make that my mission. Oh really? Well, sometimes it's made that way here too. Like Bloody Marys are. It just depends. Depends on where you go. Pokemon homie. I don't know if I can claim that. In Scotland, it's a country that drinks a lot. I mean, in America, we drink a lot too. Don't let them fool you. They definitely drink a lot too. I'm not judging. Like my whole family, especially on my dad's side, love to drink. But for me, like personally, I actually really feel like the last couple of years, well, I think it's because I didn't drink for 8 months, and then after that, it's like my body couldn't tolerate it as much anymore. Because I definitely feel like even if I have like a beer, I can feel it the next day. That, you know, that I have had that. Definitely certain alcohols you feel it more, but I feel like beer unfortunately does not agree with me very much. I had been saying that the last couple years when I was drinking a little bit more, that beer like didn't seem to agree with me, which sucks because it's my favorite. Love me a Modelo or Corona or Dos Equis or whatever, but me on the treadmill talking about beer. But I don't know, I just like feel like when you take a break from things, sometimes your body like, I don't know, won't be okay with it anymore. It's like, all right, that was fun. You don't drink, that's cool. There's just sometimes it's a fun time to like drink with certain people, you know? Like my dad loves having a margarita, and like I like having a margarita with my dad, you know? Are you vegan? Yeah, I am. I've been vegan for about 8 years. Understanding in America depends on the states. Really? The Midwest does? That's interesting. Did not know that. The 80s TV series called The Geek Paradise for me. Oh, interesting. Where can you watch it at? No, I don't like sweet drinks at all. I'm a savory drink person and food person through and through. You know what? I looked that up online though, Joshua, because I thought that as well, and it didn't say that. It said we were right there with them, pretty much the exact same amount as the UK. So that's what it said online anyway. I know that they have that rep for drinking a lot, but I don't know that that's actually the case. Hi, Charlie. And cold beer after mowing the lawn. Yeah, it hits different. People drink the most. We have hurricane parties just to drink. Oh, it's on Prime? Okay, cool. I I don't watch much TV though, I'm gonna be honest with you. I might not watch it just because I very rarely start something new. And my brother already has like 3 other animes he told me I should watch, so when I get a moment, he nags me all the time. He's like, have you started it yet? And then I'll be like, no, I haven't started it. He's like, remember, that was the case with solo leveling, and you ended up loving it, so. Thank you, Sporty Bear. Thank you so much for the squirrels. It's going good. Hi, Hiking. It's going well. It's like pouring rain outside. Good morning. Hi, Corey. Thank you, Piho. You too, love. Halfway through the week, y'all. Interesting thing with them. Wine is the thing there. That's true. We missed American bourbon in Canada? Really? So bored of work, I'm sorry. On the treadmill. Get it, thank you. I am. I'd rather rollerblading than walk. Do it! Do both! Are those leggings to fit as cute? No, they're actually biker shorts. They're from Aldi. Put up, put up. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. Thank you for the heartbeat. You'll be glad you checked it out, trust me. Okay. He's older. My brother and I are 14 months apart, exactly. I was born November 26th and he was born September 26th, a year earlier than me. And then random facts, but my nephew was born August 26th, and my niece was almost born February 26th, but she was born the 25th. Almost 26, literally a couple hours from it. Thank you, DC. 9 out of 10. Yes, the stamps of love. I feel it. I feel it coursing through my veins. I'm so dramatic. If you guys haven't watched my last video, make sure you go check it out. I just posted one. Even if you don't want to buy the product, please go give it a like and just watch it. Maybe comment on it. I don't do ads like very often, but I really like the mic that I tried out yesterday. And I went through a lot to like post a video about it, a fun video about it. So even if you don't want to buy it, that's fine, but please go show it some love. Because it's like my 3rd TikTok shop video that I've ever done in the last 5 years, so I would appreciate the love. Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much, Go Complete. Thank you. Dang. Thank y'all. Teamwork, baby. Your birthday's the day after mine. Aw, snap. October 25th. I have a friend of mine whose dad's birthday is that. I don't know why I remember that. I guess because it's like the 25th is like right next to the 26th. You know, and I have to remember the 25th for my niece now too. Free trip, we're big tip. Favorite color you look great in? What's my favorite color? Thank you, DC, for the star, by the way. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, Elvis. I mean, there are weight loss drugs in use in the UK and US now. These are still high. That was random. I don't know anything about that type of stuff. I don't know stats on weight loss and stuff. Like when you wear blue. I think I like wearing all different colors. The only colors I don't really like on me are like muted colors. I think bright colors look good on me, and then obviously black. But technically black is not a color, I guess. Whatever. It's a color. In my head it is. My favorite color is dark purple. Like almost black. I love it. I think everybody looks good in black, pretty much. Teamwork, baby. Hi, Rick. How's it going? October 1st, Libra. I know, vodka. I actually really like that about you, that you have such like a different color that you like. Like it's not like a very traditional color for someone to like. I appreciate it. I respect it. You ain't a follower. Let's see. Let's do... Where's my crown? There's my crown. There we go. The girl needs her crystal blue crown. Thank you. Ah, thank you. The bop. I feel like a princess. It doesn't really fit my outfit, but it's fine. We can pretend, okay? Underneath it all, she was born to be a queen. Just kidding. It's good to hide stains, so I do like wearing black. I know, right? I'm sweaty as heck, so I agree with you on that. I wear a lot of black for the same reason. Jade is good. Looks good on people. It depends on the person, though. Everybody has different like colors that look good on them. I actually really like watching those videos where people like try out different shades of colors and figure out what the tones are that look good on them and everything. I think it's fascinating. Let's go make something different. Queen of Hearts for sure. Buenos dias. Oops. Thank you. I hope you have a blessed day too, love. Why'd you put that image? What image? The queen? Do you have a friend to watch your lives? Just my best friend Bailey. She comes in here sometimes and she chats with y'all. Hi, Hazen. Nobody else. My other friends. Well, my sister-in-law. She used to have TikTok. Now she doesn't have it anymore. My brother has TikTok, but he would never in any scenario be able to watch my lives because of his work schedule. There's no way that he could watch them even if he wanted to, and he's not gonna anyway. He just doesn't care. He likes being a part of them, but he doesn't like watching them. Thank you for saying my name correctly. To be fair, I think most people are trying to say your name correctly. They just probably don't quite get it right. I'm sure the intentions are there. A lot of ironies in the States. There's a lot of ironies in life. People are all hypocrites, honestly. But in the best way. Like, honestly, that's just part of being human. Unintentionally, people become hypocrites. Oh, I'm sorry. People mess it up that bad. Just right. Yeah, you find what works for you. Like for me, I like having the incline up just a little bit. Like, because anything else feels like I'm going downhill. It feels weird to me. And then the speed, like that's been something, sometimes I adjust it differently depending on the day, but most of the time it's just stays at 3.3 and that's my happy spot. It's not a Stanley Cup. This is from Five Below. It was under $5. I do not like the Stanley Cups. I'm a hater. Anything that's overly priced, I'm a hater of. That's what some people say. That's crazy. Thank you. New Brunswick, Canada. What's up, Dennis? Watch plates. I'm using things to make it definitely. Definitely. Switching from coffee to ice water now. Incline's way better. It's really good for you too. Really good for you. I don't consider this working out. I'm just casually walking, but yes, I do. I go to the gym every single morning, besides my rest days. And then, but I walk like this every day. And I have one day of a week that is my cardio day where I run. But I just like to do my lives on here to encourage people to get their steps in too. And also when I'm chatting with you guys, it's crazy how fast it goes. Like y'all know, I start my lives normally at 8 a.m. Today I started like 15 minutes later, so I'll probably go until like 9:40 or whatever. something like that. But most of the time I start at 8:30 or 8, and then I finish at 9:30. So I'm just chatting with you guys. It makes the time go by fast. We get some steps in, but we do it casually. It's not like supposed to be like strenuous, like intense or anything. My heart rate doesn't go up at all. So I'm just chilling, but it's still good for you regardless, you know? Hi, Cupid. Yeah, I'm a hater of Stanley Cups. Like, it's not really Stanley Cups' fault necessarily, like the brand or whatever. It's just like, I hate the image that is with Stanley Cups. I don't like anything that's like, you use this certain thing in order to be cool or like look a certain way. It's just not my vibe. Things from the US is expensive. Oh, I get that, yeah. That would make me not want to travel somewhere. If it's like even more expensive wherever I'm traveling to, like I could barely survive here. Then you go somewhere else and it's like even more expensive. And you gotta actually travel too, so you have to pay for like the hotel that you stay at, you gotta pay for the flights and everything. Ain't no way. Walking without going anywhere, magic, yes. That's why I went to Guatemala. Like, that's another reason that I went to Guatemala. I mean, there's other reasons too. But like, you can get a beer and a whole meal for $7. Like American money. That's insane. Like, truthfully, y'all, I spent like a little bit more than I would normally spend because, you know, I was treating myself. But genuinely, it was cheaper for me to eat out in Guatemala than it would have been for me to buy groceries in the US. So it literally almost evened out, especially because my brother and we split the costs of all of the Airbnbs we stayed at. So it actually only ended up being like a slight bit more than I would be normally spending in a week, you know? So if you can go somewhere like that and enjoy the country, have fun. Also, like, it is supporting people there too, so it's a beautiful thing. And it's also somewhat affordable too. Is it? I did not know that. Which is why it's wearing culinary tradition? What's that? Could live $100 for a month. Isn't that crazy? It's worthwhile fun, yep. Live at 5 o'clock. Hey, what's up? Not as beautiful as you. What? What isn't? Turbo, good morning. That's what I just said. I love pancakes. What do you mean? I just said that. That's literally the thing that I just said about Guatemala. Thank you so much for following. Join through the invitation. I'll snap. Those actually work. Does that mean that somebody came in through like a share? Like somebody shared the stream and then they came in that way? Out for beautiful ones like you. I ain't nothing special. I'm just your average homie next door. Just like everybody else. We're all made in God's image. All beautiful. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Some people be like, dang, she ugly. Other people are like, she kind of cute though. Catching up. Look at these people. Oh. I don't really follow along with stuff like that. I don't really care too much. Like, I think we should all be moving our bodies more and you know, eating a little bit better. But I don't really care what people do with their lives though. Like, I wish that I could encourage people to take steps, quite literally, to do positive things for themselves. But like, also I kind of have the mindset that like, it's your life. And if you want to be that way, then that's perfectly fine. I don't really care. Like, we only get this one life, so. Thank you. I'm not trying to make people do nothing. If you want to sit on the couch and watch me on the treadmill, if that makes you happy, you want to eat your fried chicken, you want to eat your donuts in the morning, like, that's your life. You're allowed to do whatever you feel like, whatever makes you happy. And there's nothing wrong with, I mean, I don't know. It might be like people probably would be surprised that like I'm such an active person, but I still have the mentality of like, if you don't want to be active, you don't have to be active. Some people have the mentality that they're like, I don't want to work out a day in my life, and I'm happy with living until 45. Let them live. Let them live their life, okay? They ain't stupid. They know what they're doing. They just would rather live that way, and there's nothing wrong with that. To each their own. It's always good to be informed and know and weigh out the positives and negatives. Oh, you're trying to add, if you want to add somebody in the chat, just press on their comment and then you can respond. See, I'm gonna see, hey, you just do it like that if you want to add somebody in the chat. I feel like burning more calories watching people exercise. Very too long. I mean, I agree, but for different people, that's different things, and for different people, certain things are important, and other people, they're not. Hello. Do you like cake? I like every food. I'm not a big sweets person. When I say like, I have preferences, so I prefer savory food. Like I like chips, potatoes, like salty stuff is more my vibe. Tahini, I add salt to everything. But I drink at least a gallon of water a day, so come at me about my salt intake, but that's just how I live my life. I have gotten my blood drawn and I am perfectly healthy, so don't worry about my salt intake, but I eat a lot of savory stuff. I'm not really into the sweet stuff very much, but like if you put a piece of cake in front of me, I'll eat it. I'm definitely a foodie. You get a lot of exercise at work. That's good. What is it? Two birds, one stone? That's how I feel. That's why I don't consider this a workout when people come in and they're like, oh, good job getting your workout. And I'm like, but some people, like a postman, for instance, like the mailman. If the mailman is probably getting like 30,000 steps in a day, he's not considering it his workout. I would probably say that is kind of a workout, but I'm just saying like it's just his job, you know? Or people doing construction, they probably get like at least 20,000 steps a day. So like for me, because I'm just walking casually, I don't consider it that, but whatever, people wanna, I mean, I'll take it if you wanna consider it that. It prefers me over everyone. Yeah, Indian food is really good. Food interests you? What do you mean by interest? Like if I want food, I just eat it. If I have an interest in a food, then I just try it and eat it. Women always have huge calf muscles. That's so true. And trust me, I'm lacking in the calf department, so I try really hard. Those of you who have been here a while know, I always like rave about good calves. I am the first one at the gym to be like, I don't mean to be a weirdo, but you have some bomb calves. Because I just don't have the genetics for that. Like I work on my calves almost every single day, regardless if it's upper body day or lower body day, it doesn't matter. And I walk a lot, and I run, so what the crap? I mean, they're okay. I have very average calves, I feel. Like very average. And there's a lot of lifting and a lot of work. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for the popular buzz. Thank you, Uncle James. Good morning, Greg. Go with the flow. Absolutely. I was just talking about that the other day that like, well, I mentioned it on here actually too, but I think my personality when I'm day to day is very type B, but when it comes to working, I'm type A. So I think I'm a happy medium. I know where it is. Every morning, hoping my TikTok, you're always walking. Yeah, that's what I do on my streams. 8 a.m. This is my routine. Whether I'm live or not, I'm here. Other than when I'm on vacation. It's just my routine. Just like I go to the gym at 4:30 every morning. I love the roller skating. Yesterday, yay! I'm glad you liked it. Yesterday, I did do a stream like this in the morning, but then afterwards, I went live at like 2:15, 2:30, and I was at Sonic for a little bit, and then we drove over to the park and we roller skated together. Did you sleepwalk? When? Consider second heart, build them up, UV. Second heart? I've never heard that before. But I guess my second heart is not working very well. I'm good. Hi, Sky Guy. Yeah, that is true. The golf course will do it to you too. That's a good point. I mean, I do drink lemon water sometimes, but sometimes I just drink water. But no, I don't really have, I mean, I guess sometimes. Sometimes I'd be coughing, you know? Still worth it to talk though. Keep trying. Just keep going, just keep going. Thank you! Thank you for my crowd. You know nobody else is gonna do it, DC. You gotta come through for a girl. Water is good. Yes, I drink a gallon of water a day, so I do drink a lot, but walking is always, talking is always like something I want to do. So if you talk a lot, I feel like your voice just kind of, your body gets used to it. Any benefits to apple cider vinegar? Yeah, there's a ton. I made a whole video about it actually. I drink that almost every single day. Sometimes I forget, but that's what you drink a day? Yeah. Especially if you're really active, I think it's important to drink that much. It's kind of hard to drink that much if you're just getting started with it. But I've always been somebody who drinks a lot of water, and also I like savory foods a lot. So because I intake so much salt, and you don't want to get like kidney stones and stuff. My mom had kidney stones, and she said it was like the most excruciating pain of her life. She didn't know what it was, so she was just like in immense pain, like dying at her house for a long time, and then she finally went in and figured out what it was. But you gotta make sure you are staying hydrated, especially if you intake a lot of salt, you know, to counteract that. I did say, I think I've waited long enough. Hi, Daniel. 2.5 gallons? Whoa, that's not healthy, Robert. That's way too much. What? I never heard of anybody drinking that much. That's way too much. I actually felt like I had to calm down because I drank my whole gallon of water a day, and then I would drink like other things like teas and stuff. That's like way too much water though. I would talk to your doctor about that, because if you look that up online, it's gonna tell you not to do that. Even if you're a 250-pound man, 6'5", like, that's crazy. I have neck, like, actually my heart dropped when you said that. I was like, dang, you can actually, you can die from drinking that much water though. You just flush yourself out of all the electrolytes in your body. To work from the toilet if I drink that much. Yes. Same. I already feel that way. You know that women have significantly smaller bladders than men. So next time you're on a road trip, I always say this, I don't know why. I guess it's because men, it's in my life anyway, it seems like men are always like, you should have peed before we left. And I'm like, I did.